Hello, my basketball fans. Matt Van Pelt of VPSM wanted to talk to you today about how to not get scammed. Because unfortunately, in this international basketball industry, there's a ton of con artists. There are a dime a dozen out there. People pretending to be coaches, general managers, team scouts, team presidents, agents, and telling you they'll send you a contract as soon as you send them the money for the visa. Well, unfortunately, a lot of times players are sending visa money and getting nothing in return, never getting that flight to the other country, never getting that contract. And there's a lot of people who are scamming players, hungry players who are doing whatever it takes to get a job, taking advantage of that drive and that almost desperation to get a job, especially during this epidemic when jobs are harder to come by. The scammers are out there more than ever. So just be aware of that. You have to have that drive and that passion to be hopeful of getting a job, but you cannot be naive. You have to do your research. You got to do your background checks on the teams that are supposedly offering you contracts. So I just wanted to offer a couple of tips to help you players out there just be aware and hopefully prevent any scams coming your way. First is to Skype with any team that is offering you a contract. If a team is willing to Skype and show their face, then it could be legit. If somebody's saying, sign this contract, send me the visa money, and then I'll get you out here on a flight, that's a little shady, especially if they won't show their faces. So it's very simple, but if you're talking to a coach or who you think is a coach, tell them you want to have a video chat, whether that's Zoom, Skype, over the iPhone, whatever it might be, Facebook video chat. There's a lot of ways we can chat, but make sure you are trying to get that face-to-face interaction, because if they won't show their face, then that's a major red flag. If it's a coach who's eager to get his import and start a good relationship and get you working with his team, then of course he'd be happy to talk to you face-to-face. There'd be no reason not to. So tip number one is always try to Skype or video chat with the team before you fly to that country, before you sign a contract, before you put up any money, which you shouldn't be anyway in most situations. Second tip is question the coach on the roster. Anyone can do a simple Google search and see the players, but talk to the coach about the past season, about the strengths and weaknesses of the team, about what each guy in the team does well. If he or she does not know, it's unlikely that they're actually the coach. So if you think a situation might be shady, whoever you're talking to, whether it's somebody who's a general manager posing as a general manager, someone who's a coach posing as a coach, quiz them on the team. If you do these two things, really quizzing them on the team in depth and on the strengths and weaknesses and how you can fit into the culture and the structure, the offense and the defense of that team, if you can quiz them on that and they have no idea how to answer it, that's a major red flag. And if they refuse to video chat with you, that's an even bigger red flag. So just two things that can hopefully keep you from getting scammed. And look out for each other. To all you professional basketball players out there now, look out for each other. Don't let your boys, don't let your friends get scammed. And you also take notice, be aware, and don't let yourself get scammed, because they're out there more than ever. The reason I made this video is because I know a couple people who just got scammed from a team pretending to be an NBL team in Australia. Sorry, from a random human pretending to be an NBL team in Australia. So just be aware, guys. Hopefully that helps. Thanks.